What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Jake Shavink here, and today we are continuing with our 2024 NFL Draft Film Room series, taking a look at Texas wide receiver Adonai Mitchell. Now, Adonai Mitchell at 6'2 and a quarter, 205 pounds, had an all-time combine performance in 9.99 RAS. That's fifth all-time at the position. Dominant performance in the 40, vert, and broad jump. Had his best season in 2023. 55 catches, 845 yards, 11 touchdowns. Just a 1.8% drop rate. And in his career, you see a little bit of concerns analytically, right? Just 1.68 yards per route run in his career. Usually you'd like to see receivers at least clear the 2.0 mark. And just 3.0 yards after the catch per reception. Not great, but analytical numbers aside, when you look at the film, you're going to see a lot to like with Adonai Mitchell and why he has tremendous upside in the NFL. Let's go to the film room right now. All right, guys, so we're going to the film room, taking a look at Adonai Mitchell, and I think the first thing that jumps out with Mitchell on film is probably not what you expect from a bigger receiver. It's the route running, it's the pacing, it's the understanding of being a really, really strong route runner at all levels of the field. We'll start with, a lot of the short and intermediate stuff with him, and you just see it here against Terry and Arnold, right? Jab step, press vertically, snap the route off as Arnold is turning to look to carry him vertically, right? Like generating that type of separation that quickly is tough to do. He does it against Cooley McKinstry here. Wicked jab step to win the slant route and explodes off that step, generate easy separation. When you run crossers like Mitchell's going to run here against Baylor, when you have defenders kind of latched on, what's nice is to mix in a pressure step here, and he does that right there. This pressure step is just going to generate him a little bit of extra separation, right, as the defender kind of has to respect Mitchell's vertical presence on that play. Once again, on the slant, right, avoids contact. He's just really that good moving laterally. It's so tough to guard. Here again against Baylor, right, just wicked jab step and separation in bunches on every play. It's impressive to watch. Now, I know this is a run play late in the game against Baylor. Look at the diamond release, right? Sell to the outside hip, work inside, get the corner to open up. Like, that is really, really advanced stuff at the wide receiver position for such a bigger guy. Here against Kansas, a really nice one, right? It's off coverage, right? We're going to stem to the outside a little bit and then pressure vertically, right? Keep those pads down. And then once the corner opens up, you work into the blind spot and then sink down into your route, right? Really nice on the route break. Easy separation on a nice little deep hook route. Here again against Kansas, right? Add in some vertical pressure. Really nice hip sink at the top of his route. Easy access, easy win on an intermediate crosser there. It's just, it looks easy, right? Another slant route. Just, hesitation, the pacing, the ability to just explode off of that plant foot with the jab step is so good. Here against Oklahoma again in off coverage, right? Boom. Just that little hop into, boom, snap that route off. And you get the defender to kind of, if you didn't see it the first two times, I'm going to show it a third. Just watch the defender. Look at that. He gets caught. He just gets caught trying to look to the outside. And if a throw is on time there, that might be a touchdown for Mitchell. This is a great one as well against Houston where, corners in bail technique, right, peeking to the inside, of course. And really all you have to do is just sell him that you're breaking inside. And this is what that does. Really nice top route manipulation. There's no chance for him to be able to turn around and make a play on anything breaking outside. That's advanced stuff from Mitchell. Here, again, good hip sink, has free access on the slant route again, but then watch him sink the hips, use his hand to generate a little bit more space for himself. Would have been an easy touchdown if it wasn't missed there. Again, sell the fade, win the slant. How good is that at the bottom? Like, that is, when you have that ability, right, you know he has the leaping ability, all the size to win the fade route and to kind of open up for a slant route like that. Man, it is impressive to watch. Again, sell vertically, get the corner to open up early, right, and generate enough separation on this inbreaker and a good catch away from his frame. He's really reliable in that sense as well. Now for the vertical stuff, which I think is really exciting and what gets you really fired up about Mitchell on film is, right, just be able to jab step and maintain the speed that he's generating through that break is impressive. Right here, that acceleration out of that break. Corner's not ready for a vertical route, and then a really nice job tracking it into his hands. This is an excellent one, right? Corner and bail technique, okay? Quarterback's throwing this right now. Mitchell has not yet stacked the corner. What do? Throw in some hesitation, right? Get him to freeze and then work to stack. And that's what you're going to see, right? That little hesitation. Now you accelerate and you work to stack down the field and then catch the ball easy. It doesn't get much better than that. But we're going to try, right? Sell inside on the post, work vertically down the field, track it extremely well, catch away from your frame. Excellent play. And when you have that vertical threat, that's when corners start to open up. And right, they have to respect you winning down the field. You're going to get more access to these comeback and curl routes, which he does in spades. Here, an excellent one, right? Sell to the outside, use your head, shoulders, right? Get the defender to commit, and then explode off the plant foot vertically. And then here, a little bit of an underthrown ball. Could have thrown this to the back of the end zone. Attack the catch point, but also you can see him turning his body away from the defender to basically shield off the catch point. Don't allow any chance of a pass breakup. Really, really nice. Now, this is good coverage by McKinstry again, and this was a great matchup to watch for Mitchell. And just late separation at the catch point, elevate, make an impressive play. We'll watch it one more time. Like, that's just impressive, right? Extension, leaping ability to create separation, right? If you don't have it in terms of your route running, in terms of your speed, there is that extra element of what you can call separation. Another one here where it's, gain ground, and then accelerate out of that break. He won down the field, throws a little behind him. Really nice adjustment. Go low, make the catch. Like, it's impressive to see like how much he can, help quarterbacks out, right? Increase, the margin for error. And then, of course, how good can he be in the fade route stuff, right? Make a nice adjustment, easy catch for a touchdown. Same thing here. I think the leap is a little early, of course, but you see that explosiveness and leaping ability at the catch point. A nice job, shielding again at the catch point once he's got the football in his hands. Again, show off the hands, nice extension on a throw behind him. And then you have the size to survive those type of hits as well. Now, how about after the catch, right? This is the kind of stuff, right? Little sit route. Use the momentum, right, that you have already to turn where that throw is going. It was behind him, right? Create that into momentum and generate it after the catch. Good catch to attack transition there by Mitchell. Once again, it's the same thing up top against Washington. Come back to the ball to be able to set up this loop to attack after the catch. There's a lot of nice three-phase work here, just saying. Now, there are things to work on with Mitchell. Obviously, I know that there are times where it looks like he's taking the play off and, you can tell when he's not getting the football. There are other things, of course. Like here, he's done a great job. He pressed vertically enough. Arnold opens up and he's created enough space for himself. This is the first down marker. Go attack this football. Don't just wait for it to arrive. It brings Arnold back into this play, and we have a pass breakup. That's something that definitely has to get better. Now, you can see the balance issues a little bit. When you cut that violently, right, as a route runner, you're prone to a little bit of this, and that's the thing that needs to be cleaned up, right? That's a wide jab step on this second one for a release, and a little bit of a stumble there, right? Not even from contact, just when you're that type of route runner, that type of release package, right, where you cut violently, right, like a Garrett Wilson, a Neighbors, a Tony, this kind of stuff happens. Here, it's a sharp angle that he has on this crosser, a little bit of a slip, and that's the stuff that has to improve. I think working through contact is another one, right? Like this one definitely slows his route down. You have to have a better plan at the line of scrimmage when you're going to face contact like that. This is another one where I think the route's solid, right? Win the out route like this, but again, kind of waiting for the ball to arrive, letting, the corner, inviting him to come back in and generate contact at the catch point. Blocking is another one, right? Got to be more consistent with blocking assignments. He's late to them, right? We're missing a lot of them. Once again, up here against Baylor, that cannot happen, right? We can't be missing blocking assignments like that. And I know we're spacing here, right? He's trying to occupy the linebacker to open stuff up. But when it gets the second reaction, find space. Find space against coverage like that. That's something definitely to work on as well. Here against Washington, it's the same type of thing where break down, right? Guys on your back, don't just box out, right? Find somewhere to go to generate some sort of space and give the quarterback a window. Adonai Mitchell, I'm really impressed, though. And when you look at the route running prowess, the ability to generate separation as a route runner, the pacing that he can throw in, right? Top of route manipulation, the ability to stack using that type of manipulation down the field, great hands, good tracker, elevated the catch point, shield from defenders at the catch point. And there's a little bit of yak in there. He's not the best yak player, though. He really won't be. That's just not his game. But when you look at that, you go, that's a pretty good first-round player. It's just, analytically speaking, it hasn't been good. And so that's the thing you kind of have to balance with here is the film is good, the analytics aren't. Where do you settle on that side of that fence, right? And I'm in the camp of Mitchell being a really, really good player at the next level. I think he can do it and potentially become a number one option in an offense. Hope you guys enjoyed this video on Adonai Mitchell. If you did, throw a like on there, subscribe if you're new. For those who have stuck around to the end, if you want to see more on Adonai Mitchell of what he did in his Georgia days, there's a lot more of this. I'm going to throw it up on Patreon. I'm going to throw the Patreon link down there in the description for you guys to check that out. There'll be videos going up there very soon as well. But thank you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Farewell.